Hey, good morning, everyone. Just marked up the charts a little bit. Kind of got a late start, but it's all good because it avoided, taking some wrong trades or whatever. So right now I'm just literally have just dialed down from the daily chart down to the 5 minute chart, and using the 1 minute currently to find an entry short. We had a supply block here, demand stretching down to here, but just want to take it to here, and dialed down these 4 hour zones to 1 hour zones, right? Not taking these all so seriously, just areas that I can map out direction, right? If we start breaking down to the downside, I know I could target at least here. So, like for sells, I can get in a lot of sells. We have volume point control being tested from previous day. Equal lows down here, so low probability order blocks down there. That's why I'm not taking buys right now. I'm waiting for the setup to show me direction. Down to the 15 minute, we do see this OB, but like I said, have equal lows, not down for that. Wicked out this pre-market um, action over here, right? Just wicked all this out, all these highs, short-term highs, broke structure to the downside, waiting for a retracement into a gap on the 1 minute up here, right? And just taking it from this area of demand that broke the structure of this right here, like so, okay? So once the market shows me some type of willingness to go up to here, I'll possibly take a short position. It's a little wider, so I'm going to use a lower lot size. And actually, I'm going to move this to the body like that. That way we reduce our risk. We don't care to miss the trade. So 10 pip risk. And just taking it to this demand candle, right? Because here is swing. This is the origin of this move. Now, if all this structure breaks and closes above, then we'll look for buys going up, okay? Now let's break down US 30 and see what the deal is. Start from the daily like always, reset the chart, remove the drawings. Okay, so where do we see supply? This is pretty obvious, supply is right here. And where do we see demand? We have a demand zone here. Okay, so pretty wide demand zone, pretty wide supply. We're heading right up into it. Should expect a retracement. If this structural point here breaks with a body closure, then we know we can confirm bullishness, but this has to break, right? And then we also have our previous day's high right here and previous day's low right here. Okay, so let me just X that out. Let's dial it down to a 4 hour. Okay, so we have a nice supply candle up there. And then we have a nice demand gap here. So I'm just going to draw it down like this for now. Okay, and take it down to the 1 hour and see what we see. Okay, so we have a nice little doji block right here. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it like that until price gets there. It's a pretty far away target, so I'm not too concerned about it. We do have a volume POC right here with the gap of the previous day or a couple days ago, and just dragging that out a bit. And then I do have a structural break here, so I will use this as a area to sell from. Down to the 30-minute. I'm just going to leave this zone as is. And I'm looking for other areas to possibly buy from. So this area was broken, caused by this area here. So this is a nice zone right here on the 30-minute chart. Okay. And this was already traded to, so that did what it needed to do. 15-minute chart. That was already traded to. This looks good to me, so I'm just going to leave it as is, go down to the 5-minute chart and see what we see. Okay, so this took liquidity and then ran down, so we can obviously move this up here like this, but this is kind of a wide stop, so 25 pips, not down, so we'll not be taking a sell from that 5-minute yet until I dial it down even more. So let's go down to the 1 minute, and now I found a very clear area even though there's equal highs up here, right? There is equal highs, so this is probably going to be low probability that will hold, but we'll take it anyways because scared money don't make money. So okay, and then broke structure to the downside. So there is this little continuation block here that can be possibly shorted into. I don't really like it. We did break structure up here, closed above, right? This candle needs to close above. Even though this closed above, I'd rather see that candle close above it. So we'll see what happens on that play. Even then, this candle broke the structure here. This is like a swing point. So we do have another buy zone here. So we'll be patient and we'll wait to see when this gets there. And let's see how many pips this is. The spread is a little thicker today, so just be careful. Yeah, the spread is a lot thicker. Just use lower lot sizes. Well, I would use lower lot sizes. Looks like it came within a pip of this area. So if this does come down here, I'll take a buy from here. So now just being patient and waiting for our setups. Okay, cool. So I'm going to buy that right now. And to buy one. Okay, cool. So just took the buy from there and going to be in and out of this trade really quick. Okay. And I'm out of that trade. Now we're just waiting on our next setup. Remember, we're just building your accounts, right? So just in and out is fine. You know, I mean, you can catch like a bigger move, but if you can't even be profitable just getting in and out of the trade, like what's the point of catching these bigger moves? You know what I mean? So. Okay, so on NAS, I'm seeing some like equal lows being created. I feel like these are going to get ran. I'm just waiting to see a nice setup. I don't like this area because see this wick, it tested this body, so I don't expect that to hold. I think this will hold here, but this is pretty big of a zone. And I don't want to risk that much. It's too much. I like the compression going on in here, so I feel like I could sell from here. Shouldn't be that big of an issue. I feel like we can sell from there. We're compressing upwards. So this should be a good move. What I'm hoping for is we wick into this area. We don't close above here of these highs here, and then we drop. Now, hopefully we can get some more compression up into this and then sell and targeting this low here. It would make sense to target that low because this looks like a corrective move, right? We have an impulsive leg down, corrective move up, and then drop. So something like that. Now it may not even get there, right? Because it looks very compressive, right? So once price starts compressing too much like this, like don't expect it to hit your POIs. Now let's say it does break, then we'll look for a break of this low like this, and then a retracement up and then down. Okay, this leg didn't take out anything here, so obviously we're not going to sell from there. And I don't think I'm going to sell from here. I'd rather sell from up here or here. Okay, so I'm just going to mark out this area from here to here if we close below this. You see how we're building a trend line right now? So definitely can be targeting these lows down here. Actually might actually be a good idea to sell from this area if we get here. So we're just gonna have to wait and see. It's not that big. I mean, it's 12 pips, so it is kind of big. The thing I don't like about these continuations block is sometimes they can tap into the higher end of the gap, right? So you just have to be careful. Okay. I'm gonna put a sell limit right there, about that high. Looks like it wants to take out the trend already, so might have to sell from here. Okay, so this didn't close below, just wicked it to grab liquidity, so it's no longer valid there. Like, so when it doesn't follow the trend line like perfectly, it doesn't mean that there's no liquidity, right? Until like this low or this low or this low gets broken, then liquidity is taken. But it doesn't have to like be a perfect line, right? We just have to observe like these lows. The line is secondary. We just got to pay attention. Okay, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. Okay, now this low is being taken right now, almost. I want to see a close. Okay, we need to see a close below this line to take a sell. Okay, so this closed above, and I'll take a sell from there. If we can get up into this area. Here. Looks like on MT4, took that right now. Boom. Okay, cool. Adjusting my stop right above that candle. Okay. And I'm in and out. Perfect. Okay. On MT4, it actually tapped this. Okay, so just letting you know that on MT4, if you look at it, it tapped this. So I just took that quick sell and got out. Okay, see how it wiped all this liquidity. We did break. We reacted to this area down to here, right? So from here to here, we reacted, got in and out of that trade. Now we're building liquidity up here. Okay, so I want to see a run above that into here and then drop. I'm just placing a limit order. There. Okay. Just placing a limit. Now you can see how liquidity is being built above. Trading super sideways, right? Very sideways action right now. So impulsive sideways, kind of a little bit sketch. But we do have all this liquidity up here, so that is cause for higher prices here, you know. And there's some relatively equal lows here, so we can possibly run that. But once you understand the liquidity spectrum, it's like, you know which way price is going to go most of the time. Okay, so run and close above this high. I'll buy from this. No, I won't buy from there. Sorry. I just don't like the way these lows are. When it trades sideways, it's kind of difficult because you have liquidity above and below on sideways action, right? So when you have liquidity above and below, like this, right? You have all these equal highs, equal lows, right? Like this, it's very hard to tell which direction it wants to head in. You don't know if it wants to run those and then drop or run and continue higher for other liquidity points. But that's why we just wait to see what the market wants to do and then participate after. Okay, right now it looks like it wants to run up. Sweet. Okay, so as it's closing above those areas, I'm looking for a buy down here like this. So putting a limit here. Then I can catch the move up to here and then exit quick. Nowhere to really buy from here, so I'm not doing that. It's a little bit lower and we get in. Spread's a bit thicker, so I might move this up just a tad. That way I get filled. Okay, it's gonna miss this one, which is fine. Don't care. I was hoping for a little bit lower. It almost touched the wick of this. I had my limit just above the body of this candle and below the top of this wick just for spread reasons. But we'll see if we can get another little retracement into that area real quick. It's a little bit lower. Okay, we're almost there. Okay, we're in this trade now, and I'll let you know when we exit this trade. Okay, and we're out. Boom. Small profits over time equals big wins. So, and in this market, you don't want to really be holding anything. You want to be in and out. Okay, so we've taken legitimately no losses today, so that's really good. You know, and as you build up through the day, then you can start, you know, holding your positions a little longer because you have buffer. Right now, at this time, especially in this sideways action, like I don't want to be holding things like more than, you know, a minute or 2 minutes. I just want to be in and out of these trades, build up cushion, and then be out. I don't see anywhere to buy from here, so definitely not taking any buys from there. We have this huge zone that I probably should reduce. Let's see what we have. Well, there's a lot of areas here. Nothing really right here. There's some in here, but I kind of like this area, so we'll see how this goes here. This caused breaker structure here, right? So this was a very big impulsive move from this open price here, or this open area, I should say, over here. And where's our open? We have this open zone here, this candle that opened. So we traded down and then up. So I don't really use open price, but I guess that was from the prior day, sorry. You can see why we're in and out of trades, right? Like you caught whatever movement in here for a couple pips, or if you held it a little bit longer, you could have, you know, exited for however much. But imagine you'd be so pissed off right now. And this is why in this type of market, we don't hold, right? We just in and out, get our money and move on, because you would have been pissed off at this point. Now we have these swing points being broken, and guess where we can sell from? Right here, right? Simple. I'm just placing a limit. So, and then for US 30, nothing really going on, just respecting this lower high thing going on, which should technically get ran out, and we can sell from there. Now, let's see if we close above this, but do you see how, like, let's say this doesn't close. Now we have cause for liquidity to run lower, right? Because we have equal lows. We ran all these short-term highs here, right? These equal highs here. Re-entered in here, right? Like it re-entered this OB, dropped, broke the structural point, ran this low. So hopefully we can catch ourselves from here. But like I said, with this trend line, right? Like if it doesn't take out the prior high, then the trend line's still intact. I'm gonna put some music on. It's not so dull. great. I really want to sell from here. Little sketch. So if I lose here, then I'll sell from here. But this is, you know, pretty small, so it's not going to really affect my account. 6 pips. We'll take a risky sell here as well. Small stop loss. If this gets ran, then I'll just wait for here. Just put a limit. You got a lot of room to sell down to too. So we can just keep entering trades on the sell side, you know, obviously not holding the trades, but we know we can look for sells all the way down. You guys can always like fast forward this too, by the way. I'm just giving you like how it works live. Okay, so let's look at now it's 100. Just waiting. All these lows, we can potentially run these out. So just waiting for price to get here. Okay, almost at our entry point. Now this is a low probability entry because all this liquidity, but I'm just taking it. Just missed on MT4, which kind of sucks, but oh well. It's right there, it just needs to push up a bit higher. I assume it will do. Get right there, now we're entered. Putting my stop loss. Higher. Okay, it took me out, I'm out. Small loss. Now Naz is entering. here. On MT4, it actually hit this, so we're good. Remove my stop loss. Stop loss is right above this high. Okay. We want it to fill this gap here. Okay, and out of that trade. Now my MT4 is stuck. Finally, Jesus. Like this one stopped me out. Like I said, it was a low probability one because you have liquidity above, so it's actually better to sell from up here. But you know, we take whatever risk we can afford to take, right? So this one, just in and out of this one, my MT4 lagged a bit, so kind of a good thing because I got out like right here. That's cool. All right, I'm gonna post this video so you guys don't have to wait all day. But yeah.